What's up everyone, this is Trainer Dell, and in this video I have a deck tech for you for a budget black-red vampires for the modern format. Guess Legacy too, but you wouldn't want to take this against all those crazy strong cards. But yeah, I just wanted to flex out my hollow Olivia Volderin, my favorite card right here. But I don't play this in this deck, well I do, but this version, the hollow one, goes into my EDH. Just wanted to flex that out a little bit. I know there's people with better cards, but you know, it's my pride. Enjoy it because that's my favorite card. And yeah, I'm playing 2 Olivia Volderin in here. Volderin now, whatever you say it. 2, because of the reprint, I was able to finally get another one. But I just like the classic, the dark colors, you know. It feels cool, looks cool. But for 2 black and a red, you get a legendary creature vampire with flying, and she has these 2 abilities. I'm pretty sure you guys know. The deal 1, you ping a creature, and then if you do, it becomes a vampire, but she gets a +1/+1 counter, and then 3 and 2 black, then you take control of target vampire for as long as you control her. So really cool, just my favorite card overall. Just love bringing her out, love playing her in EDH, love being able to bring her out here. Sometimes I don't even bring her out because sometimes the games end fast when I play, and I feel a little bad, because it feels cool, it feels fun. Captain, my captain. You gotta play the play set of the 4 Strom Captain. He is one of my favorite cards, probably top 5. Just has first strike and gives other vampire creatures you control +1/+1 and first strike. So totally cool. These are the multicolored creatures in my deck. My second favorite card in this deck is Strom Noble. I just love how he struts his stuff, man. And super cheap nowadays, like under $1. I remember he was like $6 or something like that when he first came out. So for 1, and can't be blocked by humans, but whenever Strom Noble deals combat damage, it puts a +1/+1 counter on it. So it can get big, and in the early game, just super good. This is a recent addition, Insolent Neonate, and has Menace. You can discard a card and sacrifice it to draw a card. So there's a whole like madness mechanic in the Shadows over Innistrad, but I just like how it has Menace. You know, it can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. So for 1 drop, if you get him turn 1, maybe even turn 2, 1 and 2, he can you know, inflict some early damage. Bloodcrazed Neonate, just one of my old favorites. Just like the color, you know, black and red. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure you can take her out. She's a common. There's better cards. She has to attack if able, so you don't like that. But if she is able to attack, you know, 2, 1 in a red, and then 2/1, she gets that +1/+1 counter. And there's just times where like I'll be able to play him first, and then play her turn 2, and things just they just wreck face sometimes. So just like I can't get rid of her. She's cool. She's crazy, but she's cool, you know. And 2 Rakish Air for the end of the red. This is the original one I had, and then this is the new one from the Edgar Markov deck. But yeah, it's and whenever a vampire you control deals combat damage, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. So you know, not bad, really good. So if you're able to, you know, like I like to go turn 1 this, turn 2 that, turn 3 you can either go him, or sometimes even boom right there. So make your vampire strong. 2 of the Indulgent Aristocrat. 1 drop, Lifelink. So just gain a little life, and you can pay 2 and sacrifice a creature to put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire control. And I got this in the Vampiric Thirst intro pack, and I thought, oh, this is cool. 1 drop black, you know, because you know, speed up the deck, and you can make things strong. I believe you can also use his effect because it's like instant speed, right? So you can block with a creature, then sacrifice that creature, and then put the +1/+1 counter. 2 Olivia Bloodsworn, flying, can't block, 1 in a black, but you can give a vampire haste, so that's cool. And it reminds me of that Vampire Interloper. I used to play that. So this is like I feel like an upgraded version of that. It's a flyer 2/1, same stats, just has the, and it can't block, but has that ability, so that's cool. Vampire Nighthawk, 2 of them. Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink, just cool. So 1 and 2 black, super fun. I sometimes want to take him out because I want to make this more like a Innistrad theme, like, you know, all of Innistrad, but he's just too good not to have. So definitely playing him. 1 Markov Patrician, I don't know, Lifelink, 2 in a black, and I don't know, 3/1. I just always liked her. I like her art, and just liked it. I used to play the Blood Lineage, but I put that in my EDH. Vampire Nocturnus, but I started running more of the red creatures with the Insolent Neonate, and Rakish Air. So yeah, just those are my creature lineup. And then for sorceries on multicolored, 2 Dreadbore. Got this card, put in the deck, and then immediately like kind of like stopped playing Magic when Innistrad got rotated out. There's no reason to keep updating it, but I guess playing Modern isn't so bad because, you know, you can just play whatever decks you want. You don't have to worry about it being rotated out. So that's what this deck is, and like I said, it's a budget friendly. 2 Vampiric Furies. One time I tried to run 4, and even running 3 sometimes clogs, I feel. But for 1 and a red, it's an instant speed. Vampires you control gain +2/+0 and gain first strike until the end of turn. So it's cool just to swing and then give them all this and kill off their creatures. Or if you get the life links up, you can gain life. You know, it's a good, you can do that turn too. Tormenting Poise, just another card that, you know, I don't really work with the madness mechanic or anything like that, but it's just draw power. It's just discard a card, draw 2 cards, so nothing too bad. Another Innistrad-ish theme. I'm playing the 1 Curse of Stalk Prey and the 1 Stensia Masquerade. Now this one can come out faster, and before I used to play 2 of this, but I think this Stensia Masquerade is cool just because it gives attacking creatures you control first strike, and they both just do that +1/+1 counter. You know, this one sticks to an opponent, this one sticks to your board, so you know, they can do different things. They can also stack, so it doesn't really matter. But this one has madness, and so if you do end up discarding with this or whatever, one of the other vampires that you need to discard, then yeah, it's cool. You can actually play Stensia Masquerade. Playing some removal here. Tragic Slip. Just an instant -1/-1, but you can get that morbid -13, -13 if another creature died this turn. Victim of Night, just an old faithful of mine. Doomblade, that Getsuga Tensho, that's all I call it. I love Doomblade. And 2 Tribute to Hungers, instant speed, and your opponent sacrifices a creature. So if, you know, don't get me wrong, but does that, like, if their only creature is indestructible, then and they sacrifice it, it's not killed, right? Like, it's a sacrifice. It's not like Doomblade where you can't, it's not destroying or this destroying. And then -13/13, right? If you did it to like Avacyn, it would still live because it's indestructible even though it has 0 toughness, something like that. But this sacrifice, I don't know. Let me know. I'll double check. I should reread. I just, like I said, I'm getting back to this. I just re-sleeved these, try to update it, and yeah, get back into it. And those are my instants and sorceries and enchantments for the deck. And the mana base isn't so crazy. Got 4 Dragon Skull Summits. I want to change these to Foreboding Ruins, I think that's called. So the price will even, the value of this deck will even go down. Because I would like to be playing either red and black on turn 1, you know what I mean? You need a mountain or a swamp. But there are cards that are double black, and there's cards that need red. So I think that card, I'll switch for these. Playing the 10 mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All Innistrad. And then 10 swamps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 11? Am I tripping? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, sometimes it trips me out. Whoa. So, yeah, that's the deck profile. Thanks for watching. Peace.